Midway through the third quarter, the Washington Wizards were in position to pull off something that is rarely done in the NBA playoffs in Boston, win a Game 7. But late in the third quarter and in the fourth quarter, the Wizards were KO'd. And by KO'd, I mean Kelly Olynyk. Olynyk scored 26 points in the ball game, 14 of those in the fourth quarter. The Boston Celtics move on to the Eastern Conference Finals with a 115-105 win over the Washington Wizards in Game 7 of the Eastern Conference semifinals here at TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. The Boston Celtics now 22-8 in franchise history in Game 7s, 19-4 at home. But as I said, the Wizards were in a very good position midway through the third quarter, up by 8 points at 72-64. But after that, the Boston Celtics went on a 30-9 run to take control of the basketball game, and it was Kelly Olynyk that stole the show. Again, 26 points in the ball game, 14 in the fourth quarter, and he was doing it from all over the court here at TD Garden. Hit a couple of three-pointers, shots from the inside, shots from mid-range as well, a couple of assists as well for Kelly Olynyk as he took over this game, and very reminiscent of players like Bill Walton and Scott Wedman, who had big games in the NBA playoffs for the Celtics coming off the bench. But Boston's big star also played like a star. Isaiah Thomas, 29 points in the ball game and 12 assists. It was IT time in the fourth quarter as well, but he shared it with Kelly Olynyk as well. The Celtics moving on to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time since 2012. And after the game, we got to hear from members of both the Boston Celtics and Washington Wizards in the post-game press conference. We start with hearing from the dynamic duo, both Isaiah Thomas and Kelly Olynyk. They were on the podium together, and I got to ask Isaiah Thomas, did he have memories of the greats that played in Boston in Game 7s past coming into this Game 7 here tonight?
I thought about it a lot. I mean, all night, last night and day, I watched 2008 Paul Pierce versus LeBron and how special that game was. Two superstars going at it, guarding each other, and it was a historic game. So I definitely did my studying, and I knew it was going to be a big-time game tonight. I knew it wasn't going to be easy at all, and we came out on top. So that says a lot about the team we are, and we believe in each other. So we just kept going. The game wasn't always what we wanted it to be. It wasn't a perfect game, but we played, we kept going and stayed the course, and that was what this team has done all season long. So it's a special moment for us, but we only have a little time to celebrate, and then we got to focus on the Cavs.
Did you get a sense before the game that you were due to have that type of impact? I mean, a major impact on this game.
Yeah, I mean, we needed it. That's a tough team that we played, 7 tough games against, and they can score, and we needed, to help out the starters, help out Isaiah, and he's been putting us in really good positions, and the type of attention that they were drawn to him, he was getting rid of it, putting us in great positions, and we had to make plays, and that's what we tried to do.
Going down 6 in the third, I thought we just stayed the course. We made the next right play, and turned our level up a little bit. I thought at the start of the third we were getting outplayed. And then about 5 minutes and on, we were pretty good. But I thought Kelly, but everybody else that played did too.
But I'll tell you what, our guys battled. We were down 13 or so. We cut it to 6. But that's what we've done all year. We never give in. We just keep fighting and keep plugging away and keep charging and putting ourselves in a position. Maybe a couple of shots down the end could have gone our way. Maybe we could have even been closer. But Kelly had a great game. He made a lot of good shots, a lot of good plays for them.
We just gotta be locked in for a full 48. We did a good job in the first half. We weren't even playing well, and we were up 2. And we came out in the second half and got up a nice little lead, 6 points or whatever. And then we kind of got a little lax, and they went on their big run. So it's been a trend for us. Just staying in the moment, staying locked into it defensively, not worry about our offense. We score. Every time we look at this box score, it's 100-plus points. That's never the problem. It's the 115, the 120, and, however many we're giving up. So, it's a learning lesson. We're a young team. it's good that a lot of guys got this experience, and we're just going to get better, us too, as leaders, and come back next year with a better mindset.
As for the Washington Wizards, after their win in Game 6 against the Celtics, John Wall said that if they did not win this series and did not win Game 7 and reach the Eastern Conference Finals, which was their goal to begin the season, that he would deem this season a failure. Probably too strong of a word to use for the season that the Washington Wizards had this season. A very good season, one of the best home teams in the NBA, but their problem, they did not and were not able to carry that home form on the road, specifically in this series, as the home team winning all 7 games in this series and all 11 games this season when you include the 4 matchups between the Celtics and the Wizards in the regular season. So the Wizards, their season comes to an end. The Boston Celtics with a 115-105 victory over the Washington Wizards in Game 7 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. So stay tuned to A Lot of Sports Talk and ALotofSportsTalk.com. The written recap of this game is below this video if you are on ALotofSportsTalk.com right now, and we will have continuing coverage of the NBA playoffs, including the upcoming series in the Eastern Conference Finals between the Boston Celtics and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Game 1 of that series is Wednesday night at 8:30 here at TD Garden. The top seed Boston Celtics hosting the number 2 seed LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. So once again, our final score, the Boston Celtics 115, the Washington Wizards 105. The Celtics winning this series in the Eastern Conference semifinals 4-3. From TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts, my name is Adesina Koiki for ALotofSportsTalk.com.